I tried 7 different things to try to make my life worth living, and only one was worthwhile. Making your bed, mid. Meditation, mid. No fat, mid. Healthy eating, reading, and journaling, all of them were mid. I've talked about journaling in my past videos, and sure, meditation and all that other good stuff is beneficial, but the reality is none of these even matter if you can't stick with them. It's like starting a new Minecraft world with grand plans for a massive castle, but if you don't log in consistently, you'll never even finish the first wall. Then I discovered one breakthrough habit, a simple, powerful change that transformed everything. It was a simple change that reshaped my daily life, and I'll show you how to implement it for success. Let me share it with you. Consistency. It's everything. I know you're struggling to stay consistent, because I do too. It's normal, everybody does sometimes. But if it doesn't change, nothing will. Unless you discover this one essential element. Because whether you like it or not, the guy who only puts half his best effort will always dominate the guy who doesn't try at all. And the guy that gives it his best will annihilate the other two. No, I'm not gonna sell you anything. This game changer is absolutely free. Enough edging, I'm about to reveal the sauce. But before I do that, I'd like to mention that I make educational videos all the time, so it would benefit both of us if you were to hit that subscribe button down below with the bell so you never miss out on the value. With that being mentioned, the solution is a routine. It's lame, I know, but it's practical and that's why it works. And before you click off this video, because you want to hear some revolutionary new concept or idea that these other previous gurus haven't ever talked about, just listen. Why do you not want to build a routine? Do you think it's below you? Do you think it's beneath you? I can tell you about all the benefits about staying consistent, but the truth is, even if you think you care, you don't. Not that much. Not enough to follow through. You've watched countless self-improvement videos about journaling, about meditation, about NoFap, and you tried them all, but deep down, you'll quit, just like you always do. So instead of telling you what you stand to gain, I'll tell you what you stand to lose. Without a routine, you have no way to prioritize what truly matters, the things that actually move you towards your goals. Right now, you're not at a point in your journey where you can separate what's important from what's garbage. You're way too identified and immersed with the cravings of your mind and the garbage that it puts on you, and for that reason, you're not detached enough to let things pass. You'll choose cheap dopamine and instant gratification over meaningful pain that leads to growth. But more on that later. Again, it's like Minecraft. You're like a player who skips crafting tools and building shelter to chase chickens, only to get overrun by creepers at night. Losing the chance to build something meaningful because you keep choosing instant distractions over real progress. A routine is literally a cheat code. It's like having someone tell you what to do, and what to tell you is beneficial to your success. Every single millionaire does it. You can't just wake up and wing it, because whether it's Minecraft or real life, winning requires strategy. So there's 2 ways to go about this. I'll share the brainless, easy as fuck way, even a moron can do it, and then there's my way. And I'd like to mention that one method isn't better than the other. It's just subjective to the person who wants to implement it. The first way is the ChatGPT way. Divide your day into 3 parts: morning, afternoon, and evening. Decide what's important that you need to do each morning. For me, I'll meditate, I'll journal, I'll work out, and I'll shower. In the afternoon, I'll work, I'll read, or I'll learn. In the evening, I'm chilling, I'm hopping on the game with the boys, or I'm practicing guitar, or I'm just watching Netflix and chilling. If you prioritize what truly matters, you are eligible to play Roblox with your boys at the end of the day. All right, you don't have to make self-improvement so cringe. You don't need all this Sigma garbage where you're avoiding life. Don't make this shit cringe, bro. I know you've done it before. I'm guilty of it too. Don't make it cringe. Even if you have a job with an unpredictable schedule, this still works. Even if you're still in school, it still works. Anyway, I'll leave the prompt down below. You can copy and paste it into ChatGPT or DeepSeek or Grok or Meta AI. It doesn't matter. You just need to fill in the blank. This method isn't going to work for those who want to plan every minute of their day. I wouldn't recommend that at all, especially if you're just starting to get your life together, because not everything will happen according to your schedule. Some days you might spend a longer time taking a shit than you did another day, the day before, and then you'd have to quickly shit, and then you have to rush to the next task, and you messed it up because you're just rushing through it because you're now like hitting deadlines, and you're like your whole thing is just messed up, and it's just not gonna work out, and then you're gonna give yourself another excuse to just not try. But ChatGPT is gonna spit out what to do in what order it should be done. You can adjust this along the way. It's not concrete. It'll generate what you need to do each day and so on. If you have a job with an unpredictable schedule, you'll benefit from doing this every night as opposed to just like once a week. And it will create a Google Schedules or just like any schedule, and you can just link it to your calendar, whether that's Apple Calendar, Google Calendar, Notion Calendar, doesn't matter. And what I like to do, I like to add that calendar widget onto my home screen so I see it. Like I see it all the time. Now method number 2 is my method. It's a lot less convoluted. I have this app on my phone, Google Calendar, or no, sorry, called Google Tasks. And I create a list on the app where you can create lists. And I create a list with today's date, the next day's date, and it's just everything that I need to accomplish, important that I need to accomplish in the order that it needs to get done. I'll put all the morning tasks. I'll think about what do I need to do this morning? What do I need to do every morning to reach my goals? And then I'll just write down everything that I need to get done, and then I just rearrange it in order. So what to do first in chronological order, and then I'll think about what I need to do for the afternoon, and I'll do the same thing for the evening. I just follow that, and that's it. I do it once a night because I have a pretty unpredictable schedule. I do it every night before sleeping, and that way just works better for me personally, because I don't really need ChatGPT. I don't need to ask it to do all this stuff for me. I can just do it myself. But it's pretty nice to have ChatGPT do it for you. It's like a personal assistant. The results that I've achieved and the results that you're going to achieve with this method is undescribable. I'm much more aligned with my goals because my day is structured in a way where each task is beneficial to my purpose and my goals. But just building it isn't enough. You actually have to follow through and complete those tasks. Building a routine isn't just about motivation or willpower. It's about presence. It's about showing up every day, even when your mind resists, and doing the work without getting lost in the mental noise. When you detach from your thoughts, you stop overthinking and just act. That's how you turn a routine into a habit, one mindful moment at a time. When you practice being present, you create space between yourself and these thoughts. Instead of letting them control you, you can observe them, let them pass, and focus on what truly matters. Showing up for your habits, even when your mind tries to talk you out of it. I go over that in this video, so be sure to check that out, as it makes tackling the day at least 50% easier. And I'll see you there.